How can I execute? How can I leverage my time? How can I focus on the things that are core, central to my work? Get rid of a bunch of the extraneous things. Be disciplined, not procrastinate. Focus on things in order of importance. Set boundaries with other people. This is being productive. Imagine the power if every single person woke up every day and said, what could I do to be 1% better today? You would roughly double your ability every 70 days. Think about that. And so some people are able to switch like this, right? If you're typing an email and someone pokes their head in your office and says, hey, got a minute? Can you do the email while at the exact time talk with this person? No, you can't split that conscious mind in half, and half's going to do an email while half is going to have a conversation. So some people do this. They're like, and they switch, Do you really feel like someone's listening to you when they do that? Why am I here? And fundamentally, those activities are the things that support the value of your time and the return in your business. Or if your phone is on your desk and it goes, voop, voop, we just can't stand it. We're like, it's for me. I wonder what it is. It's a present. And there's this insatiable curiosity, this Pavlovian response that we've developed. And out of every 10 emails that you get, how many are really important? Maybe one. That's the most common answer. So it is a true statement, what you just said. The majority of incoming email is not important. And if you get an email every 4 minutes, and it takes the average adult 7 minutes to ramp up into a state of flow or concentration, we see why we can't focus on getting any one thing done. As you produce greater results and figure out how to be simpler, more efficient, what happens? You get your work done, you do it in less time, we have higher morale, we have greater work satisfaction, and less of a feeling of overload. If I made a list of the top 3 things that I think I'm responsible for, and I asked my leader, my manager, to make a top list of the things he or she thinks I'm responsible for, and we compared those 2 lists, would they be the same? For many people, they're not. One type of person picks the next thing based on what they feel like doing. Okay, so let's just make it an easy day. You only had 10 things to do. Wouldn't that be great? Woo, okay. So if you had 10 things to do, people who have this pattern will look at the list, and what will they do first? The easy one, the one that's fun. It's usually easy, fun, trivial, or quick. Why would we pick something from our list, easy, fun, trivial, quick? You feel accomplished. You get to, everybody went like this in the air, you get to check it off. Would you admit to feeling a sense of satisfaction when you check something off your list? Yes, and scientists have proven, neurologists say that when you check something off your list, you actually get a squirt of dopamine. It's like a party in your brain. Oh yeah, I'm so productive. So because you get these endorphins, we are rewarded with that behavior. I was working with a nonprofit association, a CEO, and 12 staff members, had a board of directors, 18 people on a volunteer board. The CEO was in the room at the board meeting. They did the minutes. They came out from the CEO. The president was telling me this story, a colleague of mine, and said, I asked the CEO, who did these minutes? And the CEO proudly said, I did. So the CEO was handling the calendar, was typing board minutes, distributing board minutes. What? And we're paying hundreds of thousands of dollars for this position. And oh, guess what? The association was losing membership, was $100,000 in the hole. I have in my office a beautiful Xerox machine. It's a great client. It's a machine that does all this, copies and postage and stapling and binding and all of that. I have no idea how to use the machine. And it's not because I can't figure it out, I'm not smart enough, or it's not my job. It's because I shouldn't be using that. If I am putting postage on something in my business, that means I'm either a control freak, I don't have the right staff in place, I don't trust people, and I think it is a disservice to your organization and to your employees. If you are spending time on things like that, it keeps you from spending time on the things that are actually driving revenue to your organization and growing your business. If you can save 30 minutes a day, 60 minutes a day, by figuring out how to do some of these things that we're talking about, you can get out of the office a little earlier than you are now and go home to the people that you love. That is what it's all about.